welcome back, YouTube people, to the Cinema Sesh. For today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my full spoiler review on the newest Batman, The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves. Probably the first movie that came out this year that I thought was worth making a video on, so I'm excited to be back and making this video. And with all that out of the way, let's just get straight into it because I'm excited to talk about this. So like I said in my initial reaction video that I posted a couple days ago, I was lucky enough to see this movie on Tuesday for an early IMAX fan screening, and I feel like that boosted my experience to this movie because it was like, oh, the IMAX presentation is about to begin. Boom, lights out, movie started. No trailers, no nothing. And right when you see the words "The Batman" and you have that like classical music playing in the background with Riddler's, I knew right from the start that this movie was going to be something special. And that brings me to the point where I made in my initial reaction that this movie was not a comic book film. It was more of a thriller detective movie. And I still stand by that to this day right here. Because when you watch this film, you don't think to yourself while you're watching it like, oh, this is just another comic book movie, another Marvel DC film. You go watch Zack Snyder or a Marvel movie, and you know that there's a big difference from this film. This has a dark theme, the cinematography, the score. Like, when you, for example, Catwoman's score, it's all jazzy. It's not like the Christopher Nolan, like, tense music that was in those movies. It's just different. Like, you don't hear jazz in superhero movies nowadays. You don't. And when Catwoman's score starts playing, it's just distinctly different that you just, like, you're more into the scene. And that brings me to another point. The actual way they shot this. Everything about it. From the first time Batman is talking to the screen, the way we initially meet him, and he's walking through the streets and he's talking to himself in his journal, it was just great. I read the prequel novel to this movie, the Batman novel, whatever it's called, and reading that definitely made this movie a lot better. There were some things I did not like, though, in the third act, and that's basically where all my dislikes come. Randomly, out of nowhere, spoiler warning, the Joker pops up. To me, that laugh was cringy as hell, and I just feel like they should have left them out and just done their own thing. Second thing I didn't like, for sure, was in the third act, I mean, we have Riddler's live stream and everything, but then the way they did the action, the final battle in the arena and the floods are coming with Real as the mayor, it just felt unnecessary. It didn't feel like the rest of the movie. The first two acts I absolutely loved. Like, I loved the first two acts. I don't know what was so different about the third act that it didn't make me love it. Like, I liked it. Trust me, I did. But there was something about it that I was kind of checked out and not invested as I was in the first two acts. There was one part in the third act, and spoiler again, when he gets the Adderall, or not the Adderall, the adrenaline, and he stabs himself with it. Oh my god, I was immediately to the edge of my seat fucking going, ooh! That was one of the coolest things I've seen in a movie for a while. That and the Batmobile firing up, oh my fucking god. The fight choreography in this movie, top tier. The cinematography, top tier. Directing, top tier. Acting, top tier. Only thing is, third act, mid tier. That's my opinion on the movie. If you have not already, go down and subscribe. We have big things coming to the channel if you're a fan of marijuana, and big things in general with the movie business coming up. There's a lot of movies coming up in 2022. Gonna be reviewing them all, and I hope everybody subscribes, loves the channel. Have a nice day.